What's up, everybody? Coach Bew, what's going on, Coach?
Have no fear, big things. Kentucky is here. I'm Coach Bew, my man, Coach TB on the side. Coach Truck. What's good? You on your dad duties today?
Yes, sir, man. This is a little special presentation. We're gonna bring on our guy Ryan Montgomery as we get ready for the K State Showcase and Skills Challenge that he has built from the ground up. We wanted to talk to him. That'll be going on this Saturday at Kentucky State. We will be live streaming again from there. Look for big things. We're gonna bring on our man Coach Montgomery. Coach.
What's
Man,
up, baby?
I was talking to you earlier, man. You have built an amazing event from the ground up, man. Just kind of tell us about
Appreciate
it. It's your baby, man.
it. First things first, man. God is good. You know what I mean? No joking about that, man. God is good because um, it started out as a vision, went into a plan, and now it's reality. You know what I'm saying? And it really boils down to the people that I've surrounded myself with that are like-minded as ever. You know, you guys know them, but I'm always shout out Carlos Collins. You know what I'm saying? Brandon Cosby, George Durant, Bryson Johnson, the whole crew. Now we got Zach Jennings in the fold from Northern Kentucky. So, you know, it's just a lot of like-minded people sit down at the table and say, hey, what can we do to change the narrative? What can we do to help these young men get on different platforms? And we landed at Kentucky State University. So we're back at it one more year.
Now, man, I'm tell you what, you did your combine. We got to cover a couple of months ago in the indoor facility. You had kids come in who hadn't seniors hadn't had a chance to get our offers yet, so that went over really well. Uh, man, it looks like a lot of kids are committing to come to this to put on. That I think Norm would have passed it up and seeing how big it's grown. How excited are you for that, and what are you looking forward to?
I think the main thing right now is everybody wants to see who Kentucky State's head coach is. And we're going to present that opportunity for everybody to see who the head coach is in person. And it's no secret, you know, we're going to use that to motivate these young men to see a college campus just in general. Because Coach Huggins and I have spoken about it, and I told him, look, we've been doing this for 4 or 5 years. Um, are you okay with doing A, B, and C? He's like, look, I have no problem with it. Tell me where I need to be at, what time, so on and so forth, and I'll do it. And so the amount of young men that are committed, the amount of coaches and families and stuff like that that have called our phones, DM'd us and asked for information is incredible. Especially since, you know, this was once a camp that everybody overlooked. They didn't think it was worthy. But now it's getting some legs, as we call it, and becoming, you know, a camp that everybody want to be involved in because it's right in that middle fold where you're doing things in the winter. The weather's breaking. And you get a chance to go outside, do a little bit of 7-on-7. Now you get a chance to go against from people from outside the region, and that's the part that a lot of people don't understand. And you guys have seen it firsthand. You know, yes, this camp was built to be a Kentucky camp to get Kentucky young men exposure, recognition, so on and so forth. But at the same time, you know, we got kids coming from Michigan, Ohio, Illinois, Tennessee, Missouri. We got a young man this year that's
Arizona last year, wasn't it?
yeah. We got a kid. We got a kid this year, man. That's flying in from Florida. Well, actually, a couple kids flying in from Florida. Another young man is going to drive in from North Carolina, so on and so forth. So we've reached the masses in a short period of time. But at the same time, it's not about us. It's just about giving opportunities and spreading the word and showing off our HBCU. Everybody else can show off theirs, and it's our turn. So,
Man, I want to give you credit. You talk about that, and that's something we had kind of talked about off and on all the time about what can we do to help get our kids more interested in K State and building that up. And I just want to say, since this combine and everything, I've noticed, just been paying attention. There's a lot of kids now. You've been seeing a lot of committing to KSU type deals. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to say you directly responsible for that,
nah.
but I just want to say, man, it's a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? Unlikely coincidence, but man, we love what you do. We're gonna be there live. We talk to ADs. We love to try and get the coach on. We definitely want to get you on, man. During that time, and I know I see you be ripping and running and everything. man, just we want to just make sure everybody knows about this event. Is it too late? Can they still sign up? Or how we doing that?
No, they can still sign up, man. We usually have a cap on it where we only take 300 young men, but this year we're going to kind of like broaden it out a little bit. We're not going to just overcapacitate it into where it's anybody and everybody. We're not going to do that because you guys know how we operate. It's all about the reps. We don't want 700 young men out there and 40 of them standing around doing nothing. We have it set at 300 because we have a breakdown in each position to where everybody gets an opportunity to get their reps. But no, the registration, the I guess you say the pre-registration is going to stop tomorrow sometime, maybe tomorrow at midnight. I can't remember, and then we'll be just doing walk-up registration from there. So we're not going to turn anybody down. If we get over 300 young men, and we still got 4 or 5 guys in line, we're gonna get them guys in some green and gold shirts, get them on the football field. We're not one of those people like, okay, we at 300, no more. And no, come on out there. You know what I mean? It's open for anybody. And I know you see the thank Coach Montgomery for inviting me to the camp, so on and so forth. But believe me, this is not an invitation only thing. We don't do that kind of stuff. We want everybody to come out there. I don't care if somebody see it live from when you guys just broadcast and they end up like, I need to get down there. And they come late. They sign up. Once you register, we put you on the field. We want everybody to be out there to have some fun. And the main thing is, and I gotta say this, Kentucky State University will be there 10 toes down. Yeah. We got the admissions department. We got campus life. We got the Greeks out there. We got the 4-H program. You know what I'm saying? We have different departments at Kentucky State University that we've been in conversation with for the past, 2.5, 3 months. And now they see value in the camp and they see the understanding of this is a great opportunity to recruit young people. And so they're going to be out there. You know what I mean? They're going to be out there. So if it's a kid out there that's a class of 23 or class of 24, or their mom's in the bleachers like, I really like this city. I want to know more about the campus. They're going to have tents and tables and all that stuff set up and walk right over there, get an application, become a bread. So we're going to do it like it's going to be football on the field. It's going to be a college fair in the bleachers. Get your recruiting on, get these kids to come to K-State. Let's fill up some of these dorms.
Yes, man, that's great stuff, man. Hey, you own it, Coach. This is something that's near and dear to Coach Truck's heart. He loves the cheerleader because his baby was a cheerleader. Now you got the young ladies doing the showcase also Saturday from 11 to 2. Tell us something about that. What made you start that as well?
So I gotta give shouts out to Dewana Garrett. She's the head cheerleading coach at Kentucky State University, and she also runs her own cheerleading organization in Louisville called Unity Cheer. And so it dates back to last year. We were in Detroit, Michigan for the HBCU Expo with my guy Curtis Blackwell on Sound Mind, Sound Body, and they put on a football camp and a cheerleading camp, and it was me, Dewana, Zach Carr, which is also an alum of Kentucky State University, and my mother. And Dewana looked at us like, what would it take to get something like this to come to Kentucky? And me and Zach looked at each other and told her, like, you tell us. If you want to do it, that's all you got to say. There is no limit. We don't have to do anything extra. It's just more so about if you want something like this to happen, let's put 10 toes down and make it happen. And so when K-State gave us the green light in November, December, to pretty much start moving forward planning for the camp, I called her up and I said, hey, look, I know you're busy with football. You about to be busy with basketball. You got cheerleading clinics and all stuff got going on, but do you really want to do this thing at Kentucky State? She said, yeah. Called my mom and said, hey, let's get it going. And so she's worked very, very hard to bring light to it. She's worked very, very hard to try to get the community and the school districts involved. And also the mention of our sponsors, she's actually the one that brought Champion in to be one of our apparel sponsors for the volunteers and the cheerleaders. So it's not the Ryan Montgomery show at all. You know what I mean? It's so many hands in a pot. And people always say too many hands in a pot, you know what I'm saying, can hurt something. Not in this aspect. I want all hands in there because the thing is, we all can reach different people. And so with what she's doing, what Carlos is doing, and George is doing, so on and so forth, you're gonna see it on Saturday. So, what I mean, gotta give kudos to those that helped make this happen.
All right, man.
Well said, Coach. Well said. I'm glad how you don't take all the credit like Coach Truck does normally, but
Oh,
Coach Truck can learn something. Can learn something from you by being humble. They can learn something. Well, man,
It's all
I'm
right.
gonna say this before we let you go, man. It's good to see. I know you're a thoroughbred through and through, but being a cat from Ohio, coming in, the love you show the state of Kentucky is amazing, man. Shout out to you. Like I said, Los and all the guys that involved with you, your mom who's involved with it as well. No branch off of y'all's program I have up that way. So, man, shout out to you and everybody and the love y'all show the state of Kentucky. Let cats know we do play football here. We ain't just a basketball state. We play football here.
Yeah, of course, of course. But we do. We, you know what I'm saying, that's the one thing that we want everybody to understand too. Like, even though we from out of state, and we here. So I'm here. So why would I not pour into the soil and try to help it out the best I can? You know, ain't no point in me sitting around complaining about whatever's going on when, you know, I might have the resources, or I might know somebody that had the resources to help out these young people. And so we're gonna continue to do that. So be expecting a whole lot of stuff coming up. Obviously, we got this camp coming up in April. We got the bus tour coming up in June. And the thing is, the stuff we have going on from August to January, wait till y'all see it. Because more and more high school coaches in the area are pretty much coming to the table and wanting to be a part of it and understanding that, you know, if we all can come together the best we can, you know, everybody got their own thing, but if we all come together the best we can, everybody benefits. There's not just one program or one person and so on and so forth, because your program is going to be your program. But if we can find a way to come together, use our resources to help these young people, we'll be able to be the Ohio's and the Floridas and the Georgias and the Michigans and so on and so forth, because we'll be able to do it a lot easier in those places. You know, if you look at the logistics and the demographics of Kentucky, it's easy for us to move around in different states. It's just hard when everybody wants to do it their way and we keep backtracking. You know what I mean? Because if one program takes 2 or 3 steps forward, another program might take 2 or 3 steps backwards because they don't want to get on and do the same thing. It's okay to repeat the cycle. Who cares? And so, you know, as this thing continues to grow, and you'll see it on Saturday, fingers crossed, you'll see a lot of, let me see, how can I say it? You'll see a lot of unity on Saturday. And we're hoping that that continues to grow with coaches coming in, buying in, so on and so forth. So, hey, we just looking for a great crowd of young people to come out there, looking for a great crowd of parents. We got the DJ again. We got DJ Z Nice out of Louisville. I got my guy Isaac Izzy Smith out of Chicago. He coming down to be the MC. We got the cheerleaders. We got the football. Might as well just say we got a football game. We got food. Chick-fil-A is our food sponsor. I mean, what else could you ask for, man? We got free food for the young people that's participating. We got free gear for the young people that's participating. You know, pay your $40, man. It's almost, it's cheaper than going to the club, baby. You get more for it.
But we will be there live streaming from the event. Man, we want to wish you the best luck. We look forward to seeing you there, and we enjoy being a part of this. And we thank you for having us with you, man, and keep doing big things.
Appreciate it, man. Hey, man, definitely appreciate y'all support, man. Definitely appreciate y'all platform and everything like that, because without y'all, truthfully, without y'all, we probably wouldn't be still rolling. So definitely want to give shouts out, kudos to you guys for, you know what I'm saying, believing in the vision and understanding, you know, what we trying to do and coming out there supporting it.